welcome back to this series where I tell you about the stories that unfold in my Sims 3 game. This series is the legacy of the themes, where we follow my family who are called the themes. Called the themes because for every generation I pick a theme that I then name the children of that generation within, so that's why they're called the theme. And it was just a little fun way for me to get inspiration for some quirky names, basically, or just normal names based on a theme. Have like guidelines, and it's a little fun that way for me, at least. This is the 7th episode in the series. If you don't want to watch all the episodes before this one, the 1-minute recap is in the last episode, so watch episode 6 if you don't want to watch all of them. But anyway, let's get into talking about the screenshots, yes? Okay, so here we have Lemon. He is now in the fraternity. He's living here, and he's doing the anatomy thing. Like checking the anatomy with the skeleton, whatever you call that. Yes, talking on the phone with his mom here, you know, calling her, making sure to tell her, yeah, I got here all fine, it's all good. He went jogging. He went to his first class, and here he met a guy in the fraternity. His name is Shane, and they started talking, and they got a little romantic, as you can see. Yep, they started embracing and kissing. They were immediately just very attracted to each other, just immediately. And here Lemon is working out in the gym. Here he and Shane are slow dancing. So they got along really fast. It happened really fast, but they are just like romantic interests now. So that's fun. They went on a little date to the beach, but it is the middle of winter, so they're you know, swimming in the ocean when it's snowing, which, you know, that's fine. That's fine. And then they're kissing. Oh, they're really cute. They're really cute. I like them. I like them a lot. They're really cute. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're so cute. Then they also went bowling. The bowling alley is like the go-to date location. So report card, he got a B. Science and medicine. That's what it's called. Science and medicines. He got a B. He went home again. Bye, Shane and everyone else. Monica took Ronald to the art gallery for a little date, and she is like kissing his hand here, super cute. And then she is getting down on one knee, and then she is proposing to him. Yay! So they got engaged at the art gallery, which is really fitting because Ronald likes he's kind of into like art and stuff. He's painting quite a bit and stuff, so you know, she thought this would be the perfect place to propose to him. So yeah, now they're engaged. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I love these two. They are so sweet. And here is Monica's bachelorette party. So this is Monica's bachelorette party. And she's dancing on the table. And on the bar, on the counter. So it looked like she was having a lot of fun. Spraying fizzy nectar on each other here. Oh, this one's really cute. So this is, now we're at Ronald's bachelorette party, and Lemon came in his maid outfit because I thought that would be really funny for a bachelor party. Did I say bachelorette party? Bachelor party for Ronald, because obviously Lemon is Ronald's nephew, and they have a really good. They have like a really good relationship, so I thought it would be fun. And Lemon is obviously an adult at this point as well, or a young adult, so it is not a problem for him to go to his uncle's he held like a little speech there and then sprayed him with kissing nectar. And here is Monica. There she is, getting ready in the mirror, getting ready for her big day. And then here is the wedding. It was raining, which was a little unfortunate, but also kind of romantic. They're getting married and kissing, so cute. Oh, look at them. Ronald and Monica went on a little honeymoon to China. Monica's been to China before, but Ronald hasn't. So now they're here together. Monica went practicing her martial arts again. If you remember, she did that the last time she was here. She is up to that. She even tried breaking this board. Then Ronald went and saw this terracotta army, and he decided to critique every single statue. Here is Lemon back at university for his second term, and he's using the science station. And here is Lemon's graduation. Oh yay! There he is. Oh god. Oh, we're here now. So this is Durian. I don't remember, have I even shown him as a teen? I don't even think we've seen him as a teen. I think he's just turned into a teen or something. Okay, so I put this, so I like put this jelly bean bush plant tree thingy in the living room as like a decoration. I didn't know, or I had forgotten that it was a thing that you could eat the jelly beans and you could die from it. So basically this little dude, Durian, he was eating the jelly beans. Like, he wanted to eat a jelly bean and then he wanted to eat another one, and then all of a sudden he wanted to eat 10 jelly beans. And once he had consumed his 10th jelly bean, he just collapsed and died. So that's really sad. That is really sad. And they found him, you know, in the living room like that. And that was obviously really sad. You could call this like an unlucky coincidence. I have my own little headcanon for why this happened, and I will share it with you. Basically, right, Durian he had the wish to eat 10 of them, 10 of the jelly beans, like eat 10 of them at the same time. You know, kind of like, and he died on like his 10th jelly bean. He died, his wish like fulfilled, and then he died. And he looks, you know, he's peaceful. Like, see, he's shaking hands with the Grim Reaper. He's like, oh, I died, okay. So that also has me thinking, was there any part of him that did this deliberately? This is a game, right? I don't want to be too dark about it, but it is kind of dark, and you know, it is real life. We're trying to simulate here, so I've got some ideas for why he would deliberately wish for this, and they are that, well, Durian is Harry and Carrie's youngest boy, and he was born not long before his younger sister Cherry was born. And well, as we know from the previous episode, Carrie really wanted a girl. She really just wanted a girl, and she never got a girl until her 7th child. And because she didn't really want all the boys, I think she might have ended up neglecting them a little bit. And I think Durian, more than anyone, really felt that because he was a small child at the same time as Cherry was. And so he would have really felt the favoritism towards his sister, and he would have felt quite neglected by his mom. It could be reason enough, maybe not usually would be reason enough, but that could be like, that could play into it, you know. That's what I'm thinking. Sorry if that got a little too dark, but definitely sad, it's definitely messed up, but yeah, sometimes I just see the little undertones of what is happening and I just build my own understanding. And that's just what I did this time, and that's like my personal headcanon. Sorry if that got a little too dark for you. You don't have to think that if you don't want to. And here is so on a more positive note, Lemon invited Shane to live with him and they got their own house. And here is Cherry. Cherry is now 18. I decided to give Cherry the trait, like I've said earlier. I'm sorry that I don't like mention everyone's traits, but I do when they're like relevant. And I made Cherry have the trait brooding, because I thought it could translate into like her sort of processing her brother's passing, and like it's so perfect. I never like used that trait before, so I didn't know exactly if it was gonna be right, but when I saw what it does, like she is frequently sitting on the floor contemplating the hollowness of life. Like how perfect is that for a girl who literally lost her brother to deliberate death by jellybean. Like how perfect of a trait is that for Cherry to develop. He is cooking, so he's learning how to cook. Here is Mango, and it is his birthday, so here is Mango's graduation. And here Mango is meeting with a girl. And here is Melon meeting with a girl. Her name was Hanako, I think. Yeah, I think that I made her, so I should remember her. Doesn't look like he's having too much fun with this girl. I think they got into an argument. Wait, now Melon is going to university. He's immediately flirting with a girl. She said, nope. I was gonna say he's singing, but that's not singing. He's doing communications. So like radio. And he started a protest against the police, I think, which was really fun, interesting. I've never started a protest. I don't know how do you successfully protest. Anyway, then he did street art as well. So, and then he met this girl named Ashley, and they started flirting and kissing and other things. We're back in Sunset Valley, and here is Ronald and Monica. They got a hot tub and they're super cute, cuddling in the hot tub. This is like my favorite couple so far, honestly. I just love the two of them. They're so cute together. Oh my god. I mean, this is so cute. And here's Cherry. I guess she got arrested for something. I guess she was out past her curfew, probably. And here is Monica, and she is actually pregnant. Monica and Ronald finally decided that they also want children. So she is now pregnant, and she's telling Ronald, like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have a baby. Is that fun? And we're gonna have a baby, yay! Excited and hugging and kissing, so cute. And oh, it's time for the baby. Now it's time for the baby. And there's the little baby. And the baby's name is Peach, because yeah, we're still in the fruit generation somehow, and I thought I was done coming up with fruit names, but I wasn't. But anyway, it is at least a girl, so I could name her Peach. And Harry and Carrie went and sing karaoke. Here's Ronald with his daughter Peach. And Monica is actually pregnant again. And here, oh, it's Cherry's birthday, so yay, she's turning into a young adult. And oh my gosh, it is Monica is having the baby as she's like exiting the city hall after Cherry's graduation. I like how I have no screenshots of Cherry's graduation except for this one where Monica went into labor. And here is their second child. It is another baby girl and her name is Apple. And there is Peach. And now we're back at university with Melon, and he and Ashley went on a little date to, say it with me, the bowling alley. It's the #1 spot for a date, apparently. They slow danced. Alan's report card, so he also got a B in communications. And he's really happy about that. He apparently just woke up, it looks like, but he's really happy. And then here is his graduation. Here's him hugging Ashley goodbye. But here is, okay, yeah, Monica, we finished Monica's lifetime wish of presenting the perfect private aquarium. That's really fun for her. So we did that. These are the aquariums with all the fish. And here is Cherry. She is going on a date with a guy. For Cherry, she has the heartbreaker lifetime wish, so she is just gonna be going on dates with a lot of different Sims and trying to be their girlfriend and breaking up with them. We'll just see that sprinkled in from here on out. Here is Ronald teaching Peach to walk. Here's Cherry meeting with some other dude. Apple. Here is Mango doing some vaccinations in the park because he's a doctor. He works in a medical career. Did I say that Mango's lifetime wish is world-renowned surgeon? I don't remember. Here's Cherry with that guy again. Oh, they kissed. And he was upset with her for that. Then they kissed again, and I guess he wasn't upset. And oh yeah, so I think they did start dating here. It looks like it, I would say. Oh yeah, this is just the animation for when they go steady. So yeah, they were dating actually. They're having a little gift giving party at Harry and Carrie's place. This is, by the way, I put them in a new house. So if you were seeing that they have a new house, yeah, that's because they're in this house now. And here is Mango talking to this other girl. Her name is Selena. They were like flirting a little, but he's also holding a baby who is probably Apple. So they're just flirting while he's holding the baby, which is a little strange. And here is, it is Harry's birthday. There is Ronald feeding little Apple. There's Peach, is now a child. She turned into a child. And Ronald wanted to send Peach off to this boarding school, this art boarding school, but not before she could paint a painting. And then there she goes off by Peach. And this is when Carrie, she's become her lifetime wish is becoming a CEO. There is Cherry, so she's got her own house now. And here's little baby Apple hugging her dad. There is Cherry meeting some other guy. And there, Monica is getting pregnant again. So yeah, and here is Mango and the girl Selena. They're flirting. These two were always flirty with each other, but they never really went anywhere, which is a little sad because I would have wanted Selena in my family. I made her, quite obviously, and yeah, she was one of my faves, so I would have wanted her in my family, but they never really went anywhere, so no, it's a no. But they're hugging and kissing. There is Apple. She is now a child and she's going to her first day of school. There's Cherry. There's Monica telling Ronald that she is pregnant. And they're super excited, super happy, and kissing. There is Ronald reading a story to little Apple. Apple got the lifetime wish to be a forensic specialist, dynamic DNA profiler. Lime has already fulfilled his lifetime wish of living in the lap of luxury. That was not so hard, but you gain a lot of generational wealth. And here is Apple mixing some elixirs with the chemistry table. And here is Monica going into labor. This time it is a baby boy and his name is Pear. But let's end the episode right there for now. Thank you all for watching. Since you watched all the way to the end, I have a question for you. Did you notice anything different about this video? Speaking technically, because I've been changing the way I'm making the video, the screenshots and the audio and all of that, and I'm just wondering if you think this is better or worse than what I had before. The screenshots along with my ability to talk at the same time, I don't know if it's better or worse, but if you notice the difference, tell me and tell me which you prefer. If you didn't notice the difference, then it's not a problem, and that's good, and this is better for me anyways. But yeah, that is gonna be the end of this episode. See you in another one. Bye! And kissing. Yeah, making out on the bed. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Okay, how many screenshots did I take? Okay, now because Monica and Harry, not Harry. This looks so funny. I shouldn't talk about this. This is not part of the story, but I took a screenshot because it looks so funny because she's dancing, but she's doing it so close to the pool that she's sometimes like stepping on the air. But in this particular instance, it looks like she's like diving into the pool in like a funky way. So I thought that was really funny. Put this at the end.